time for the Sephora Spring Savings event. Are we excited? Of course. We're going to get into my recommendations and my wish list for the upcoming Sephora Vib Spring Savings event. So definitely stay tuned and keep on watching. That being said, welcome back. If you're OG, thank you so much for clicking on yet another video of mine and supporting your girl. And if you're new, I hope you decide to subscribe and join the Stush gang down below by clicking the red subscribe button. Be sure to also leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, of course, and follow me on my socials. My handle is the exact same as my YouTube, at the Stush Life. That being said, it's been a little minute. My OGs know it's been a little minute since I recorded a sit down video. So let's talk about a few things. First things first, this hair is a sew-in. I'll leave details on the hair down below in the description box. And then I'll be talking about the face. I'll be sharing some products for the face later on in the video. So we'll get into that in a second. My earrings that were a gift and my necklace that you also can't see was a gift as well. So I think that's pretty much it. My headband is from, I believe, Amazon. I'll leave links for that as well if you're interested. And in addition to links for the products that I'll be sharing in this video. That being said, let's get into it. Sephora's Spring Savings event for 2025 is about to commence literally tomorrow. So I want to share details about the sale really quickly. First things first, you must be a Beauty Insider member to shop the sale. It is free to sign up. I'll leave a link down below. The first tier is the Rouge tier. That tier gets early access to shop the sale. Rouge members can start shopping on the 4th of April and they get 20% off. Then the VIB and the Insider members, those are the other two tiers, they can start shopping 4 days later on April 8th and they get 15% off if you're a VIB member and you get 10% off if you're an Insider. So depending on your tier, you can start shopping on either the 4th or the 8th and you get a different percentage off. However, everyone gets 30% off Sephora collection items. Don't sleep on Sephora collection. They have a lot of goodies. Definitely make sure you pick up something from Sephora collection, but everyone can shop up until April 14th. So you have a good amount of time to shop, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and get into what I'll be picking up from the sale or what's on my wish list for the sale in addition to my recommendations. I want to start with my recommendations first because some of them I'm actually wearing today. My recommendations list isn't as long. As you guys know, I have a ton of products and every time there's a sale, I film one of these videos for you guys. I'm not always buying new things every time because I got to get through my inventory first. So that being said, definitely make sure you guys check out some of my previous Sephora Vib sale recommendations videos. I'll go ahead and link those up above and down below in the description box. Now that that's said, let's get into these recommendations. First thing that I want to recommend is something that's a little pricey. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It is a little pricey. It's a little pricey, but we are getting a sale. We're getting a discount on these items. So I feel like it's the perfect time to purchase something pricey that's on your wish list. And this is one that I recommend. I'm actually wearing her today. This is the Prada Reveal Skin Optimizing Foundation. It has SPF 17 as well. This item is a pretty penny. However, I did get it from a friend. So big shout out to my sis, Tisha Marie here on YouTube. Big shout out to her. But I love this foundation. It is more of a mattifying foundation. But if you pair it with like a good moisturizing primer, like it won't dry you out. I'd say I have combination dry skin, so the fact that I can still wear this and I feel like my skin looks really good. I like the finish of it, the color as well. I mean, the proof is in the pudding for today's look. But I really like the foundation. I like the finish. I like how easy it is to blend. It works well with other products as well. So this one is a goodie. I'm always confused with the shade numbers for this one, for these, because it's not like visible. Write the number on the actual package, but I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the shade 85N. But as I mentioned, everything will be linked in the description box for you guys. If you think we have the same complexion, you can use that as reference, but I always recommend just going in store and swatching these items as well, or use the shade finder option on the Sephora app to find your shade. And if that doesn't work, you can always go ahead and exchange the shade in store. Quick tip, but the shade finder option on Sephora is also a good option. Next product that I'd like to recommend is actually an eye pencil. I was honestly like obsessed with this combination all of last summer, and I'm most likely going to be obsessed with it spring and summer 2025, and it is the Blue Lashes Blue Eye look. I just love it. This is my face post vacation, so you might witness a little peeling because I nose, but that's not what we're here for, okay? So don't watch it too much. But can we get into the eyes? Can we get into the eyes? Yeah, I can definitely see myself doing this combination for the next following months. I was wearing this combination pretty much all the last summer. To achieve this look, I used the Sephora 12 Hour Colorful Contour Eye Pencil. This is This is going to be 30% off during the sale, so I highly recommend checking out their eye pencils. They have different colors. I love the blue. The black is also good if you're a black girl. If you like just a regular black in your waterline, that's cool as well. But I'm here for a little pop of color, and the blue has just been doing it for me. This is very vibrant, like very pigmented. It doesn't move, and it's waterproof. We love her. Love it. Again, proof is in the pudding. Okay, I'm here for the pop of color. I just feel like people do a double take when they look at you. Like they're like, something's different. I like it. I can't figure it out, but I like it. And that's what it is. It's a pop. It's the pop in the eye. It's the sparkle in the eye. I feel like I've recommended this product in the past, but I'm going to recommend it again because I love her so much. I have the blue and I also have the black. And this is the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. I'm recommending her again today because I'm wearing her today, and I feel like again it helps to make your eyes pop. Coming in again just so you guys could see, but one thing I really love about this product is the mascara wand. I feel like it's a really good wand. Personally for me, I think it helps to elongate my lashes because I think I do have pretty short lashes, but as you guys can see, my eyes are popping, and I feel like in addition to the eye pencil, just add something extra to the finish of your makeup. So I love her. I will definitely be wearing this all spring, all summer. I would love for them to come out with a purple. I feel like that would be fire. To my knowledge, they only have the black, the brown, and the blue, and I have the black and the blue, and I love her. So I wanted to share her as well. Again, the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. Really good. It is a little pricey, but again, you're getting it at the discounted price, so I feel like that kind of makes up for it. What do you think? I think it makes up for it. If I'm paying a little less, I don't feel too bad about the price. Next up is a skincare item that I've been loving. A lot of you guys know, the OGs know, that I'm now a part of the 30s club or whatever, so I'm doing all that I can do to keep my skin looking youthful. Don't get me wrong, I know that 30 is still very much so young, but to keep my skin looking youthful as I age. And I've been loving this serum. This is the Clarins Double Serum Eye. It is a global age control concentrate. Of her, it is a small package, but you do not need a lot of eye serum. This is going to last forever. I can foresee this lasting forever. But I really like the formula. It gives serum. It's not an eye cream or anything like that. It is literally a serum. I don't want to say watery, but it's a liquid. Easiest way to put it. It's a liquid. It's not a cream, and I feel like it blends in easily in the under eye as well, compared to a cream where you really have to be there pat 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 patting. This absorbs really nicely into the under eye. It's a firming and hydrating anti-aging eye concentrate. It helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and dryness in the under eye, and this is also formulated with turmeric, very similar to the Clarins Double Serum that I always rave about. I feel like I shared that in either my last recommendations video or the one prior. I love the double serum for the face, but this one is for the eyes specifically. They're both formulated with turmeric, which helps to revitalize the under eye area, and it also has anti-aging properties. So I make sure that morning and night I'm applying this because I want to make sure I'm keeping my skin, including my under eyes, looking youthful. So this is one that I have to recommend as well. You need the slightest amount. When I say the slightest amount, I'm barely tapping the pump to get product out. Like, that's how little you need. But love her. Definitely recommend picking this up, especially if you're in your 20s, pushing into your 30s, 40s, 50s. Regardless of the fact, you want to make sure you're definitely paying attention to your under eye area because it is a very sensitive area, and I feel like a lot of people neglect it in their skincare routine. So this is one I would recommend getting if you're on the market for an eye cream slash serum. I have two lip balms that I want to share. One of them I cannot seem to find. I know she's in one of my bags somewhere. The first one being the Ulla Henriksen Pop Preserve Hydrating Peptide Lip Treatment. I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture on the screen right here so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. I have the Strawberry Sorbet color, which is a pinky shade. Love the way it smells, but the product itself, this lip balm treatment is really good. I have a ton of lip products. If you know, you know I'm a glossy gal through and through. I love a lip product. Doesn't matter how many lip products I have, I will continue to purchase lip products. But I purchased this lip balm during the last Sephora Vib sale, and I've been obsessed with it. Again, I don't know where I misplaced her. She has to be in one of my bags because I keep a lip balm in almost every single bag, so I'm sure she's around here somewhere. But I highly recommend this lip balm. It is really good. My lips feel nice and plump and moisturized. Not plump like tingly or anything like that, but plump like nourished. Okay, and I would actually repurchase this product once mine is finished, but it is a really good lip balm. Next up is this one, which is she's a little pricey. pricey. I'm not gonna lie, she is a little pricey, but it's a really good lip balm, and it's also really cute, and I'm a sucker for both. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for both, but it also is an effective lip balm in my opinion. I've been traveling with this in my bag, and I love her. Specifically in my travel bag. I just returned from a vacation a couple of days ago, and I was using this the entire time that I was there. This is the Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. Love her. I mentioned that she's really cute, and I love the applicator. It's just so stinking cute. But apart from it being extremely clear, apart from it being adorable, it is really a good lip balm. I have the shade 001 Pink, and I feel like it slightly gives your lips a tint. I thought it was just like a clear balm, but I do see a slight subtle pink shade once I've applied this, and it does come in a little wind up tube, so you just go ahead and apply it that way. So it is a true balm, and it is formulated with shea butter, so I think that's one of the reasons why I really like it, because I think it does do a really good job at nourishing my lips. Again, she ain't cheap. She ain't cheap, but as I mentioned a few times, we are getting a little deal here regardless of your tier. So I think if you want to do a little splurge and buy a nice lip balm, this is a good one to get. Next up, I have 2 hand creams that I want to share with you guys, because there's always one of these in my bags. As of late, I haven't really been purchasing any makeup, because again, I have a ton. I'm more so here for the body care products, the skincare products, the hair care products. This is one that I love. You guys can tell how much I've used just from the packaging. This is the L'Occitane hand cream for dry skin. This has 20% shea butter. It's in a tube, so what I do is I just roll it down to get the most out of the packaging. But this is honestly great for everyday use, especially if you're washing your hands a lot like I am. My job requires me to wash my hands all the time, and I hate the feeling of dry hands. I hate seeing my hands looking ashy and dry, so I always have a hand cream in my bag, and this is one that's pretty much always in my purse, and this lasts for a while. I've had this for months. Literally have had this for months. And again, this is formulated with shea butter, so this is one that I recommend as well. L'Occitane has came out with a few different scents. I know there's the almond hand cream, and I think they have like a limited edition Kambawa or something like that hand cream as well. They're all formulated with shea butter, and that's why I really like them. So this is one that I wanted to share. Next up is this one from 54 Thrones. This is coming from a black, I believe, woman-owned business. Mine is almost done, but this is taking me a little while to finish as well. Again, I keep hand creams in all of my bag because I'm always washing my hands, and dry hands is just not cute. Right? It's just not cute. We're not doing that. You want to keep your hands moisturized at all times, so your cuticles are nice and everything looks nourished, right? So this is the 54 Thrones Kenyan hibiscus and Moroccan rose butter. It's a hand and body butter. I didn't even realize this is body butter. I've been using it only on my hands. I will say that this is a bit more oily than the L'Occitane, so it's really just based on preference. Do you prefer something that's more of a cream, or do you prefer something that's more of like a balm? Skin is going to be glistening when using this, which makes sense now that I read it. It is also a body butter, so this again, body butter oil type vibe. That's what this gives. Really like it. It smells really good as well. Again, this is the Kenyan hibiscus and Moroccan rose scent. They do have different scents on Sephora's app as well. This is my favorite by far. When I purchased this, I think it came in a trio. I'm not sure if the trio is still on Sephora's app. I do know that they have various scents in the body butters. This is what it looks like up close. This is the mini. She's thin, so you know I use her. You know I use her. You know I love her. And last but not least is a hair care product that I actually need to re-up on. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is what she looks like. This one is actually finished. Like I'm cleaned her out. There's nothing in here. Really great product for natural hair. The slip is there. I love deep conditioning with this. I like to leave this on for 30 minutes, even an hour, depending on what we really got to do, what we have planned for the day. But this is such a great deep conditioning mask. My hair seems to love it. I do have 4C natural hair. She under there somewhere. It's formulated with a lot of great ingredients, including avocado oil, aloe vera, almond oil, ginseng root extract. A lot of good ingredients in here, and it's also formulated with no harsh sulfates, no silicones, or no parabens. This is a goodie. It's in the Allure Hall of Fame. Apparently it won this award 5 times, so I feel like the proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. So those are all the items that I recommend for this upcoming Sephora VIB sale, VIB Spring Savings event, aka the items that I've been recently obsessed with that I want to share with you guys. Again, I've filmed these videos a few times in the past, so definitely check out my previous Sephora recommendations / wishlist videos. I'll leave them again up above and down below. That being said, let's go ahead and get into my wish list for the sale. I don't have a lot of things, but I have a couple of things that I want to share with y'all. So I'm going to slide to the side just a little bit so I can go ahead and put the pictures up on the screen of the items that I'm eyeing for the sale. So let's get into it. The first thing being a new powder bronzer. I don't know where my previous bronzers went. I haven't been able to place any of them. I do have a lot of cream bronzers, but I like to set my cream products as you should with powder products. So the first one that I'm eyeing is actually the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer. Unfortunately, this is the darkest shade, Charlotte Tilbury. This is the color Deep. This is the color Deep. So if y'all have any other recommendations, let me know, because Charlotte Tilbury, they just can't seem to get it together with the shades. But if you guys have any other bronzers that you recommend, powder bronzers that you recommend, definitely drop it down below in the comments. Next on my list is the Edam, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, the Lee Chochu Exfoliating and Softening Peptide Lip Balm in the color Fig Sauce, which is a milky rosy brown. I've heard nothing but great things about this lip balm, and I felt like it was sold out for a little while. I don't know. She is $24. She's clean at Sephora. She has 5 stars on the Sephora app, so I feel like that says everything. I love the applicator as well. It reminds me of the Refi lip balm that I also have. I told y'all I don't play about my lip balms. I don't play about my lip products. So I've tried a lot of them. I really want to give this one a try. And I think this is coming from a black-owned business. Almost sure. Correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, I do have my eye on this. I'm trying to not get a clear shade because I'm good for just getting a clear. I want to get a color, so I think I want that one. Next up are the new Sephora collection lip pencils. So they said out with the old, in with the new, and they have new lip pencils. This is the colorful 8-hour long wear transfer proof lip liner. Anyway, they're new lip liners. I'm hoping they haven't reformulated them because I do love the shade 15 Molasses. So I'm going to get my hands on that one just to give it a try because I love the OG one, the one that was retractable, but let's see what this new one gives. This should be 30% off when the sale officially starts. So I'm here for that. Maybe I even pick up 2. Maybe I pick up another color. Maybe I pick up a red. I don't know. But right now I'm eyeing the brown. Molasses, beautiful brown shade for my melanin babes. I also have on my wish list here the Fenty Beauty You Mist Extending Setting Spray. Who remembers when the Fenty initially launched their brand and they had a setting mist? It was more like a refreshing mist. I think that's probably what it was called. Anyways, they've created a new setting spray and I'm here for it, or I want to be here for it. I want to try it first and see what it does. It claims to makes your makeup resistant to sweat, humidity transfer, and water. That's a huge claim. We're gonna see. I really want to try it out. I have a couple of setting sprays right now, but I kind of want to give that one a try, so maybe I will go ahead and pick her up. If they create a mini, that'd be nice because I could test it out first and then decide. I also have the Fenty Beauty Butter Drop Refill Whipped Oil Body Cream on my wish list as well. I already have the packaging, so I just need a refill. I had a mini that I ran through during my most recent vacations, and I love it so much. I've been purchasing it since they dropped the butter drops, so I'm gonna get a big body, and I can always fill up my little mini with that, and then we can, you know, move from there if I need to travel with it. But I love the butter drops formula. It is really good. Like, your skin will thank you and you will thank me, okay, if you haven't already tried it. On my list, I also have a Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Concealer. I actually use the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer today for my makeup in my under eye area, my T-zone for the most part, my forehead, a little on my chin as well. That's my concealer of choice. I love her down. It is a great concealer. I've mentioned it in a few of my Sephora videos in the past, my Sephora recommendation videos in the past, hence why I didn't mention it in this video. But I want to go ahead and pick up another shade, one that's a bit darker, because I foresee myself being very tan this summer. Okay, man? Because I want to be outside, not that type of outside, but outside exploring, enjoying life, maybe traveling. You know, I plan to have a nice summer, a fulfilling summer. And on some days I just know I won't be wearing foundation, so I want to get a shade that's a bit darker. I'm currently wearing the shade 55N. I think I would like to pick up 59N, so a couple of shades darker, so I could just do my little quick conceal and go in the summer. So that's on my list as well, and that'll be 30% off. I also have the Nest New York Santa Barbara Strawberry Perfume Oil on my list. I smell this in store, and I have a few of the other Nest perfume oils. I have the Madagascar Vanilla, I have the Turkish Rose, and I believe I also have the Jasmine, Indian Jasmine or something like that. Their perfume oils last for a while. I'm gonna get the travel size because again, they last for a while. Great to layer with another fragrance, and I'm definitely eyeing her. She's in my cart. She has notes of strawberry, dewy pink peony, and solar woods. It says, stroll through Santa Barbara's sun-kissed strawberry fields with this nourishing perfume oil featuring notes of luscious strawberry and dewy pink peony, worn by solar woods reminiscent of driftwood in the sun. Smells like summer. Smells like summer. I'll probably go ahead and pick that up as well. The travel size, because I have a lot of fragrances. If you know, you know. I really don't need to be buying any fragrances. But I feel like that would go nicely with my Fleur strawberry fragrance. See, I'm already getting the combinations. My This and Badness combinations are loading. And last but not least on my list right now, because I know I'm gonna watch some of my friends' Sephora recommendations videos, and my list I might add some things to the list. But right now, the last thing on my list is the Kiehl's Truly Targeted Acne Clearing Salicylic Acid Pimple Patch. I've tried this serum, and it works. I don't personally own it, but I've tried it and it works. And it's only $30. Granted, you only get 0.5 fluid ounces, but you need the slightest amount. It has 4.5 stars on the Sephora app. Target dark spots, acne, and blemishes. It has 2% salicylic acid, niacinamide, and licorice root. Again, I've tried it in the past and it works. Now I need to get one for my own collection. I need to get my hands on it. When a pimple pops up, you put it on. It literally reduces it in size. I haven't paid attention to if it fades post acne marks, but it claims to do that as well. But I'm really getting it to get rid of the pimples as soon as they arrive, and then we'll see if it fades post blemish marks as well. But that is the last thing on my list for the Sephora VIB sale. So the real question is, what are you getting? What is on your wish list? What are you picking up during the Sephora sale? Remember that the sale starts on April 4th for Rouge members. If you're a VIB or a Beauty Insider, the sale starts on the 8th. I will also have links down below. If you aren't a Beauty Insider member, you can go ahead and join down below. It is completely free. You get points every time you shop, and you also get a free birthday gift in the month of your birthday, and you're also able to shop the sale. So again, I'll leave that link down below if you would like to become a Beauty Insider. Comment down below and let me know what you are getting. If you have any recommendations for me, feel free to comment them down below as well. Any products that you've been obsessed with, that you've been loving, you think I would enjoy, comment down below. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below. Be sure to subscribe by hitting that red button down below, and also follow me on my socials at the Stush Life. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy shopping. Feel free to come back and let me know what you guys picked up. But until then, I'll see you guys all later. Bye guys.